best dancers from across the globe are about to join me for the audition of a lifetime.
ABC Mondays. Do they have what it takes to compete and be the next Dancing with the Stars pro?
I'm here to win.
Nothing is going to stop me.
Our star judges will decide.
This is what hunger looks like.
It was 100% a wrong choice.
Robert Irwin hosts.
The next era of ballroom starts right here on Dancing with the Stars, The Next Pro.
All new Mondays, 8/7 Central on ABC, next day on Hulu.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to DND404. My name is Big Tony, and someone with me today are the other 4 fish I like to catch by boat. Starting with the...
No.
Jared.
I don't know what that was, but Myelin reporting in. My fish that I would catch again if I had the chance would be a catfish. They're modest size, they fight, and they're fun. I don't know. That's the most I got. Dan, what about you?
Hello, everybody. My name is Dan. I play Boram DuMarais, your Barfrog Artificer. And you're thinking small, Jared. You're thinking too small.
Oh,
I am
okay.
the blue marlin of this podcast. Big game fish for Big Dale. Biggest one I can think of. Just for you, Dale. How about you, Alec?
Yeah, my name is Alec. I play Kaz'il Amberleaf, and the fish I would catch again would have to be your standard go-to nice river trout. You know, I like to go fishing in my spare time when I go camping, and you know, some brook trout or rainbow trout or whatever it may be. It's always on the menu. What about you, Kyleigh?
Hi, I'm Kyleigh. I play Vivien Charmant. I've never fished a day in my life, but I sure have in Stardew Valley. But my favorite fish to eat is tuna, and I catch that in a can at the grocery store on the daily.
Whoa. Good
How about
ad-lib.
you, Tony?
You don't buy the masked net tuna though, right? You get the fishing line caught.
Oh, I get the canned tuna.
Oof.
I'm too poor. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Damn, unethically sourced tuna, dude.
Yeah,
that's
exactly what I'm
crazy.
talking about.
Well,
How you eating dolphin up in here?
Tony, take it away.
Yeah, she's eating sea turtles. What about you, Tony?
I don't know if you can catch this fish necessarily. I mean, I guess they have to be caught for you to get it, but I want to go with the beta fish. You know,
Yeah,
I'm just
they're
gonna go with a
caught.
nice little beta fish. You know,
More
they're
of
kind of cool.
an
They're cool
alpha
pets.
fish kind of guy.
Beta. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, by the way, that was brought to us by Big Dale. That
If you
recommendation.
hear us say it the 30 times. before this.
Big Dale with a fish. Going down to begin and catch some fish. Now, the next thing we're going to do is catch a recap. But before we catch the recap, we're going to do the rundown. Running down to the river to catch the recap. Jared's doing a rundown. I'm getting carried away. Please take this from me.
Reel it in, Jared. Reel it in.
All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
Dan gets inspiration for this episode.
What we're going to be running down today is going to be the playmat. And if you guys tuned in last episode, we were going to pick someone at random to get this playmat for free. And the winner is, drumroll please. I think, Dan, I think you have the name.
Declan Panther. Let's go, Declan.
Go, Declan.
If you're wondering why you didn't get picked with about 3 hearts, it's because you missed the cutoff.
Yep.
Least amount of likes was Declan Panther within the cutoff boundary.
All right, we'll be reaching out to you shortly, and you probably already know by the time you're hearing to this. Awesome. And after that, we got to do the recap of last episode. Myelin unleashed a dinosaur-like creature in the streets, causing widespread destruction, forcing the party to flee after several failed attempts to stop it. Kaz'il protected a civilian during the chaos, while Boram disguised was exposed, leading the two to take shelter at the Thirsty Bull. Later on, the group regroup, learning more about their upcoming earnings and party plans. Bard, play the intro.
Disgraced in the Heartland, a star could set things right, manufacture the magical, and return us all to light. From a scorched, fractured forest, the twilight in discourse, cleanse the rivers that bleed in this swamp of deceit and remorse. Help us conquer the shadow, dawn with a bright glow. We'll find where we belong, but what will await us when all our secrets are gone?
Myelin Myelin reporting in, Forest Runner, Midnight Stargazer, and full-time snack hunter. I am traveling with Vivien, a rogue who never listens to my plan, Kaz'il, a paladin who bribes me with food, and my own personal chauffeur, Boram the Artificer. This is D&D 404.
Boyos, girlo, welcome to session 29. We're going to pick up today's session the morning of the 14th of Kythorn, 36 hours until the party. We are picking up this session where the group of you are at Vivien's estate getting ready for the day, as Vivien was just presented with a long to-do list of things she needs to do in preparations for the party tomorrow, on top of some other arrangements with Pyomai that needs to be done at noon. What are the four of you doing currently, as Buford is currently getting his things ready hastily to begin to escort Vivien around Balderas to get some of these errands done?
All right, who's ready?
Well, I'd rather be going with you guys.
Why y'all look so concerned?
Well, you could die. That's why I'm concerned. You all could die. I could too. We'll have to see.
I ain't dying. I'm not bringing them back. I'm going to go do my own errands while you do this.
Wait, sorry, what?
Hmm?
What do you mean your own errands?
You know, I got stuff to do.
Okay, I think we all do.
Yeah, I got a lot to do too.
Right. Yeah, me and Myelin, we got chores to take care of.
Oh, okay, I see it. Nope, I see what's happening. No, Boram, you're coming with me.
What? No, I just got like things and... And Boram just looks sheepishly back and forth.
Yeah, I gotta find some glue for Pyomai, by the way. So whatever we gotta do
Why
before
is
that.
Pyomai need glue? What is up's not on right?
He said that's what everyone gets when they lose.
When they lose?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. That's what he told me. So we want to try it. It sounds really good.
All right, we unpack that later. Let's figure this out first. We gotta go there. Okay. I'll bring you there because you know, it's the nice thing to do. And then maybe you go in there, Kaz'il, and I'll wait outside.
I'm gonna butt in and go, Boram, they want me there. So the only other person in this party, whoever looks like me, is you. I can't go.
What do you mean you can't go?
I have to go with Buford. I have no choice. Do you want to go with Buford instead? You could.
You see Buford's running in and out of the house, getting the cart ready eagerly. You should really get your shoes on. He's carrying a bunch of boxes.
What you gotta do with Buford? I don't understand.
And Vivien's gonna take the whole list and it like rolls on the floor.
Guys, great.
Well, the main thing is a dress fitting when we're supposed to drop off Pyomai.
Yeah, no way I'd be able to get through that, even with a disguise.
Yeah, so go with Kaz'il and Myelin.
Vivien, on your list to do, in the early morning, your first stop is that you need to go to the bakery to place a special order for your groom-to-be, Guilford von Bushmont, which is very important, meaning at noon, you must arrive at the finest thread to get fitted for your new dress. You must prepare a speech for your groom-to-be. You must also curate and write individual greetings on each guest. There's about 12 of them, and you need to give them unique compliments for each, and you must hand deliver invitations to all the local florists around the Balderas and the Westerly District.
Yeah, it's a long day. So I'll happily trade with ya. I'll take Pyomai back. You don't even have to speak if you don't wanna.
No, they'd see to that though. The second I try to put on clothes, it go right through the illusion.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that would be a bit scandalous.
What I gotta do is you with the horse though, just pass it over, right? Easy.
Yeah.
They take Pyomai,
Yeah.
we out, scot-free.
Exactly, that simple. Yep.
Okay, fine. Let's go do that. I'm with you, Kaz'il. All right, that's fine.
While Buford's running in and out, Vivien's strapping her daggers, but I have to leave my bow and arrow behind
Okay.
because it won't fit in that dress.
For gear's sake, you can like bring a bag with you, and it's going to be in your cart, but you can have your equipment for the sake of having your equipment.
I'll have my normal getup in that bag.
It will take you a round or two to get everything on if you're going to do it in combat. There's a whole donning armor section, but if you like to fight in your fancy dress, I will allow you to just take your fighting gear. If you were to fight, doesn't mean you got to fight. If you're gonna fight,
I'm worried.
okay. Vivien, I assume you handing over the sending stone to them.
Yep.
You're going to go ahead and travel with Buford. So the three of you have some time that if you want to do something in the morning in preparation for this noon meeting, you can. Vivien is the one that's going to be pretty busy early on. So as you pass over that sending stone, you get the gear, and Buford is hastily yet respectably trying to push you out the door. Lady Charmant, we really must be going. It's already... if we rush through the town, we may be able to make the bakery just in time for our morning appointment. Please. And you see that he's trying to brush you along.
All right. Good luck. Don't die, everybody. I'll see you later.
All right, we try. And Boram just waves very nervously.
Lock the door, please.
No, they have to leave right now. They're not allowed to
Get out
stay
of the
without
house,
us.
please. guys.
We're already going. You see Boram leading the horse away. Boram does hand the horse to Kaz'il because he's not as good with animals.
Yep, I'll take care of you, Pyomai. And I give him like a pat on the head, kind of knowing. I don't think, we're leading him to his slaughter, but I think obviously I know how bad these guys are. So it's kind of
Animal handling check.
Animal handling check. Of course. 12.
12. You see that he accepts your head pat, and he seems pretty friendly towards you. As like your hand is on him, you go to look at Boram and Myelin, and you look back and you realize your hand's not on his head anymore, but he is suspiciously 5 feet away from you.
Can I start riding on Pyomai? And then if he does something like that again, I kind of want to...
You can now start riding Pyomai, yeah.
Okay.
So you jump on. He allows you. He's pretty friendly with you. You got a good rapport with him. As Vivien and Buford, as Windrider begins to push the very fancy, very loud Charmant cart through the town with Buford, as you begin to make your way north into the westerly district, go to a special bakery to place an order for your groom to be. We're going to go to you in just a second. Little housekeeping because we're on a time crunch per se. I forgot to mention this before we started. So, in all fairness of ruling, so I remember last session where Boram was dressing up as Vivien, then we had the whole dinosaur thing, and there was like a little time skip. So we're gonna talk about timing real quick, right? Because there's 36 hours left of the party, whenever an event passes, so say combat, even if the combat is 3 rounds, if there's combat and roleplay leading to it, and then you head somewhere, we're gonna say that's an hour, because wherever you end up takes walking time, and all of that is included. Yes, a round of combat is only 6 seconds, but for the sake of the story and mechanics, whenever something major happens, it's going to be an hour. So keep that in mind when you cast spells and such, if they are timed, just to give you a heads up.
All right. Myelin, hey, take this. Maybe you make use of this later. And I hand a potion of flight to Myelin. Make you go float in the air.
I drink right now?
No, wait until you're in trouble or something. You can fly away.
Wait, like bird?
Kinda. It don't take no concentration or anything, so you can still cast your crazy abilities as you do it. And I think maybe you make better use of this, Dindrin. And I give Kaz'il the potion of boldness, which as a bonus action you can drink those, and the boldness adds a d4 to any attack roll and saving throw for a minute. All right, if you don't mind, I gotta sell some things before we get there. I think we got some time, so.
We gotta get glue.
Why do you need glue? I don't understand this.
I don't know.
You don't eat glue, Myelin.
You don't?
No.
That's how you stick things together.
Yeah.
But Pyomai said that's what all the losers get, is glue.
Who are the losers? Like, who's losing?
Because he races. And then when he races, I was like, okay, he wins all the time, which is great. But what happens if, he loses?
I side-eye Boram.
And they said that they get glue.
I side-eye him right back nervously. Oh.
And so we were wondering what glue tastes like. We talked all night about it. It was really great. But,
Right, I know exactly what you're talking about. And, Kaz'il can explain that. And I light a cigarette.
I pat Pyomai and I do a finger to Kaz'il, like, you need to listen.
Yeah, so what I think happens is they don't eat glue. They, get joined at the hip. I look at Boram to other horses to be faster.
Oh, that's what you said about your mom and dad. Yeah. They're together.
So if they lose, exactly.
And then they go to a nice farm where they live happily ever after.
Does the horse understand what's happening? I'm sure he doesn't, right?
The horse is being a horse. As we move over to Vivien. Vivien, you arrive at this very nice bakery called the Third Tier. And you walk inside and there's a very extravagant high elf inside. And she is baking up a storm, but it's a very high-end bakery. You see that there's a red rug leading to the counter that is actually roped off, leading all the way up. And you see that there's all these pictures of these fabulous cakes and different types of treats that are being made in the back of the kitchen, and there's pictures up front displaying these marvels that they have made in the past. And you go over and you see that it's just slightly, ever so slightly past your appointment. However, she turns around and she goes, "Oh, Mrs. Charmant, a little tardy this morning, are we?"
Hello. I apologize. I'm so sorry. There's a lot going on today. I've never done this before. Sorry.
Never ordered a specialty cake for a beloved before? Must be nice to be young and first time in love.
Yeah.
Let Miss Viscous help you. And she brings you over to a table where she sits you down, and you see that she has a very large book, and she begins to go over the many options. What type of delicious treat would you like to give your groom? As you see Buford in the corner is like looking through like other catalogs, and he's like, oh, and you see him like taking notes in his like little makeshift cookbook.
Vivien wants to do the very bare minimum so that it's pleasant enough to be like, here you go, this is nice, but nothing too crazy. Like just a very nice 1-tier cake, maybe some brownies with some flowers on it. That's quite nice.
Like a 1-tier cake topped with a brownie?
Yeah, and that way we know if he likes chocolate or vanilla.
You don't know if your own husband likes chocolate or vanilla?
Well, this will be the second time meeting him, so no. Not a clue.
Quite smitten on the second time. You see that she eyes you. So you want a 1-tier cake topped with a brownie?
In the shape of a flower.
In the shape of a flower. What kind of flower?
Oh, that's a fantastic question. Let me ponder for a moment.
I have to remind you, I do have another appointment coming in. Don't you have a garden? Can't you big one? You nobles are quite particular.
How about orange lilies?
Orange lily. You want a 1-tier topped cake with a brownie in the shape of a orange lily.
Yeah.
Would you like to add anything else to this wonderful cake?
You are an artist, so if you think any beautiful flowers could be added...
No. I need every detail to your specifics. Otherwise, I cannot make this cake. For example, I need the trim. I need the base. I need the type of dish you would like to serve it on. I need a topper. I need exactly 3 points. And she begins to rattle on and on about the details that she needs.
I'm going to start pointing to things in the catalog at random. I like this trim. I like this
raspberry
frosting.
drizzle.
Raspberry
drizzle.
Yeah, raspberry's
and a dragon pistachio nuts. Interesting. Okay, with the white lilac frosting. Very interesting taste. She's beginning to make weird faces as you're letting her like take over, and it like sounds gross.
Well, you know what? That's perfect. I love it.
Would you like me to draw a balloon on the cake as well?
No, just that flower.
No, just a flower. Okay.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay. And what's his name?
Guilford von Bushmont, ma'am.
For Guilford von Bushmont. Okay, that would be... You see that she takes out an abacus as she begins to click and clack some beans over there and makes some calculations. That'll be 3 platinum and 20 gold pieces, please.
Sure, absolutely. Buford, do you have my purse?
Of course, my lady. And you see that Buford comes over and handles the finances.
Pay the man, Buford.
As we go back over to Myelin, Boram, and Kaz'il.
You gotta give me a better price than that. Come on. As Boram is trying to sell this equipment that he got from the Winter Eladrin.
They said, I told you. What are you selling? Armor?
Yeah, the 3 longbow, the 3 rapier, and the 3 shield.
This armor is damaged. It's got all stuff. The best I can do is about 45 gold per breastplate.
I like to think Kaz'il and Myelin and Pyomai are just like off to the side, just like rolling their eyes. Yeah. Boram's just trying to get every penny out of this guy.
This stuff is highly used. The best I could do is possibly 17 gold per weaponry here.
17 gold? I mean, that's not bad.
You're talking to a dwarf in the blacksmithing district, by the way.
That's actually not bad. The shield's better though, and the longbow, they nice.
That shield is heavily used. It's got spit up. There's all these nicks and knacks in there. What is that? Is that the demon god Loth? How am I supposed? I gotta melt this down. I gotta hope it doesn't even curse me.
I just do like a persuasion check, I guess, to try and get like a better deal than like half the cost, I guess.
All right, roll me so he's offering between 17 and 20 right now per thing. He is lowballing you. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
I use my heroic die to reroll that.
Oh, you're using your inspiration die for the day?
18.
18. He rolled a nat
1. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't need it. I shouldn't have used it. No. I'm an artificer. Look at the detail on here, and the string is perfect. Pitch perfect.
You can see the detail in my wallet with how much you drained me. And then as you go back and forth, you talk them up to about 31 gold pieces for each piece of equipment.
Gotcha.
That's the best I can do. I got to melt this down. There's a demon goddess imprinted on the shields. I got to melt it down. I can't just sell it like that. Who's going to buy that? And then I got to report it.
I'm not going to fight you on like 4 gold. Let's just say 275. Even then. That's easier.
All right. And he puts his hand out to shake it.
There you go.
Because you work with me, I will report you to the gods. This time on cult nothing, and you see that he goes, he backs away.
Boram walks backwards a little, giving him a weird look, and then turns around. All right, I did my chores. Anything you guys got to do before we go?
I don't think so.
Mylin's stomach growls.
Myelin, did you not eat this morning?
No, there wasn't any time. I thought I was going to eat glue.
Okay, well, trust me, you don't want to eat glue.
I was saving up for it. I heard it was really good.
Again, it's what you stick stuff together with.
Well, I know that now. I didn't know that when I was saving up for it.
That's true. That's true.
The greatest thing ever. But...
I got glue back home.
Oh, okay. We go there now?
Oh, that's a bit past Roosties, though.
Yeah. And again, you're not going to eat it, right? So how about we find a food stand to get you something to eat for breakfast?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're going to pan back over to Vivien. Go back to the Westerly district. Vivien, you are currently walking out of a florist shop. This is your 3rd florist shop. You have already placed the order for the treat for your groom-to-be. You have now hand-delivered 3 separate invitations to florists with about 17 more to go on your list. You're kind of chipping away at this chore as you are traveling around the city. Buford comes over to you as you are, I would imagine, preoccupied with other thoughts with what you have to do today. And you see that Buford goes, Charmant, we have some time before our next stop. Why don't we stop and grab some tea? Maybe some refreshments. Would that pick your spirits up?
I mean, sure, I guess. Why not? How close are we to where the guys are supposed to be?
Very far away. So roughly, if you wanted to like get to them, if you made like a straight shot, it would be like walking from downtown to midtown.
Okay.
The city's very big, so it would take you like 40 minutes, maybe to an hour, depending on like the foot traffic and everything and what's going on, and you would be sneaking. It would take some time. You can at any time escape here if you would like to do that.
No, I'll be good this time. All right, Buford, let's go get some tea. Where do you suggest?
I know a pleasant little park right around the corner. We can go stop there. I already brought a picnic basket full with delicious teas already brewing.
Oh, okay. Very prepared.
And he brings you to this like little nice sitting area where there is a beautiful fountain. There are some benches. There are some people sitting there, but it's pretty well placed apart from one another. So you have some little privacy. And you see that Buford, as he sits down the bench, takes out like a little collapsible table, takes out a little picnic thing. You see that he opens up this kit. It's like a micro brew tea kit. It's like a portable brewing kit. And you see that there's already some hot water bubbling there, and he begins to mix some things together as he lays out like a little doily with a teacup on top, and he pours some of the hot water, and he gives you a nice little tea bag and goes, "Please, Mr. Charmant, you seem troubled today. What's on your mind?" And you see that he takes a sip.
Thanks for asking, Buford. This tea looks amazing. When did you care?
I've always cared, Mr. Charmant.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry. Yeah, I'm a little worried about the Pyomai situation, and don't know how I feel about this marriage situation. You know, all at once.
It's a exciting day for your wedding. It's I hear among the nobles you only get 2 to 3 of those in a lifetime. You got to really cherish those.
Oh yeah, 2 to 3, huh?
From what I've seen, please don't quote me on that. And you see that he gives like a nervous laugh as he feels that he misstepped in the conversation.
That's all right, Buford. You didn't mean to. It's okay. You know, I've been thinking lately, like maybe somebody else could go with Guilford. You know, someone maybe better suited for him. I don't know if that might be me. You know?
Isn't he already married to 6 other women?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I'm number 7 worthy. You know what I mean?
Quite a dynamic relationship, but hey, listen, I am not here to judge. I am here to serve and lend a shoulder.
Thank you, but that's okay. How have you been, Buford? Vivien's very uncomfortable with this.
I've been good. And he begins to ramble off about some of the things he's been doing, and he's like these new hobbies that he's been picking up around the house when you're not there. But it's like ever since I come to your estate, it's pretty relaxing, I must say, in terms of work, and a bit of a vacation as a part of the main manor. As you know, it's very busy over there, but I can't really complain too much. I'm actually quite enjoying working for you at your estate.
Oh, I'm glad. I don't really give much work to do, so it's kind of nice to relax sometimes.
So will Lord Amberleaf be accompanying you to the party as your protection?
That would be ideal, as we kind of need it right now with this random dinosaur thing running around, you know?
Yeah, dinosaur. He still looks a little weird about that. It's a very weird thing for someone who has no context. Like, I didn't see anything in this morning's papers about a dinosaur, but
Yeah, probably a cover up, you know? That happens a lot.
Maybe cover up. One of them drunken sailors, though.
Oh, yeah. Yep, the drunken sailors, but very big and very reptilian. You know, you had to be there to see it. Anyways, Buford, I have a quick question. I love having you around the manor, but have you heard anything from Charles and Ophelia? I've just been worried about them. It's okay if they're at home, it's just as long as they're okay.
I can't see why not. I mean, they're taking care of Lord Charmant in his manor, and he's always treated me well there. I can't imagine why they wouldn't be mistreated there. I know they weren't let go.
Okay.
Would you like me to write a letter for you and see how their well-being is?
Oh, yeah, that would be lovely. Will they be attending tomorrow?
Of course. I mean, I believe they're working the main hall, as well as the rest of the staff.
I'm just, they were taken away quickly. Sometimes father can be, quick with disposal of staff.
Oh, of course. It's not the first time I see him whisk somebody away who wasn't doing their part, or quick to clean, or quick to answer, or quick to arrive, or quick to open the door, or quick to open the window, quick to close the window, quick to serve some tea, quick to...
Yeah, Buford?
Yeah?
He's pretty awful. It's okay. No worries. I understand.
No, I wouldn't use those words. It's a combination of words I wouldn't use around your father. I'm really sorry that I couldn't invite your additional friends to the party.
Would there be any way we can make changes later on? Maybe not for this party, but for other events?
Well, you know how your father feels about you and friends. And he does air quotations around that.
I don't have many, but it would be lovely to have some for once.
I mean, your father only invites people of nobility and cause. So if you think about it, if you think of a good enough reason why they should be there, then perhaps your father would like to show them off and show some representation to them if they had a good reason of being there.
Yeah, I think I might be able to find a reason. Yeah, how's the entertaining staff? Do they have openings right now?
Oh, no, they're quite stocked. But you see that he gets a light bulb? He goes, well, isn't that little dog kid an orphan?
Oh, yes, he will be a part of the orphan program. Yes, he's one of my main...
I guess if he wanted to come.
He could come. I could show him off as my first orphan.
Well, I mean, aren't you leading the new initiative and for orphans and Builders?
Oh, yes, I'm very proud of it. Yeah, I sure am.
Going to be a lot of nobility there. Maybe this is a good chance to show off that and fundraise a little bit. But what better way to fundraise than, the cause being there?
Oh, perfect. I will invite him. And may I please bring our friend along to be his handler, since Kaz'il will be monitoring us?
Yeah, I guess somebody who represents the orphanage and who would work there on a daily basis would be a great representative to accompany the orphan.
Oh, yes, he works every day. He's very good at taking care of Myelin.
I don't see why not. I think your father would jump at the opportunity to show off his new business venture. I mean, that's probably how he sees it. But it's a good initiative to have in the city.
Buford, you're a genius. Yes, we should write a letter to him immediately as we can.
I will take care of that in our long list of things we need to do today.
Yes, just 2 additions. Vivien is very happy. She's like, yes, perfect. No issues. All right, Buford, I guess we should start getting packed up and moving along.
You see that he has a little sundial that goes off almost like an alarm. He goes, oh, look at the time. And he see that he gets up. We need to go to the next floors to put it in order for the very rare dragon flower gift. And you see that he gets up and takes the tea as you're about to drink it and whisks you back onto the cart as we are going to pan over to Myelin, Boram, and Kaz'il.
All right, and you never know, I might need some caltrops and maybe these. And you see Boram's using his Tinker's magic to make some items. He's going to make 2 sets of caltrops as they're walking.
Okay. Where are you walking to right now?
What time is it, I guess, as we're walking towards Roosties, right? That's
I figure we're just kind of walking all the way to Roosties, just kind of hitting all the different stops along the way.
35 hours until the party. A little more than an hour has passed. You're coming up on 34 hours left. You have about an hour and a half until noon where the meeting is taking place. So as you go to Roosties, you're heading into the Portside District. As you are walking through the Portside District, you come across this bridge. Right before you cross the bridge to go into that part of the district where Roosties is, Boram, you feel a tug behind you as you're focusing on your caltrap making.
Hey, hold on, I'm doing something.
Hey, Boram, how you doing?
Dendron, I said I'm doing something.
What? I'm not touching you.
What? And I turn around.
This guy's always got his head in his hands. He's never looking out for the apps. And you see that Sunny is right behind you.
Oh, hey there, Sonny.
Hey, I have a liquor for you. I came here to claim that 15 gold pieces that you owe.
Oh, yeah? Well, what kind of information you find out?
What kind of information? Oh, I got all types of. You want to hear what I got? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The door.
The door where?
The crimson door with the lavender knocker.
I know what it is, Sonny.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, I got it. And you see that she pulls out a map. She pulls out a map. She goes, I got it right here. And you see that she pulls it away. 15 gold pieces. And I seen something.
Something else. Oh, I like that. Well, here's the initial gold for your work. And I give her 15.
And here's the map. Now, just the price to do a business, if you want to know that extra information, it's going to run you about an extra 5 gold.
Yeah, give me a sec. Let me look at this map. And I'm kind of eyeing the map real quick.
You see that the map leads you to the Portside District. And matter of fact, it leads you to the most eastern point of the Northside District. There's an alleyway there with a group of houses. See that she has marked a house with the Crimson Knocker.
All right. Well, that's some good info right there, Sonny. I'm proud of you. Now, what kind of more information you got for us?
I seen someone there. Someone going in, someone leaving with someone.
Okay.
That's it. That's the information. 5 gold, please.
Do you know what they look like? Or did you hear any names?
Yeah, Boram's just staring at her.
You see that she looks around. She's like, all right. Because you're a friend. So she begins to describe an elf. As she describes her appearance, she is describing Serena, the elf woman that you were speaking with at Roosty's, who you saved from the underbelly. She went in, she went through the door, she came out shortly after, and she was holding something. After leaving, Sunny begins to describe how she slipped down an alley and then opened a portal and slipped through it. The portal was like red in nature. From how she's describing the portal, you know it's not a Fey portal, but you don't know what type of portal it was. She describes the color as like red and fiery, but that's about it. Well, Fey portals are typically green and more naturey.
It does something. Well, you know exactly what she was holding, or didn't really get a good glimpse?
I could not get a good glimpse, but it was small, but it was cube shaped. Not like a chest cube, but like the item itself was a cube. Now, I didn't go too close to the house itself. It seemed pretty run down. The windows were boarded up. Honestly, it just looks like another empty house in the Portside District. But the red crimson door, well, that was a tell. And I know that's what you were looking for.
Okay.
That's the only thing that does stand out. Once you see it, it kind of just sticks out like a sore thumb.
Got you. Well, we do with that information what we will, I guess. All right, then. There you go. There's 5 more gold. That's a good bit of info.
I appreciate it. And you see she takes it, but like gives you a handshake at the same time. Like you're dabbing up your barber, giving you a fresh cut. Because we all look great today, by the way. Nobody can really see it right now at a podcast, but we all got like haircuts recently, and we all look fresh today.
Kyleigh got the most fresh fade from her barber.
Oh, yeah.
I would like it. Short on top.
Wait, so if I remember right, isn't the people that captured her were trying to take her there anyways, if I recall correctly? And then she just willingly walked in there?
I guess so.
She's a fucking liar.
No, Boram mentioned it to her, right?
I did, yeah.
So she probably just went looking for it.
Maybe she killed the people there. Who knows?
That would be my guess. Is like she went looking for the door, she found it, and then she found something inside of it. Would be, I don't know. I don't know if it's accurate. But.
I mean, it's on the way. I mean, we could just stop. It's like right over there.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's definitely close by.
It's on the way. We peek in. We just take a look.
Okay. Also, what if we just return the horse and don't talk to them, right? Like, what if we just send the horse inside and run or something? I don't know.
Maybe another option. We just keep him.
Yeah, but that ends with us being murdered, so I'd probably not.
It does?
What do you mean?
I don't know. We're pretty fast.
You know this crime family.
I know they're dangerous, but we're giving it back, so they should be fine.
Yeah,
right?
Well, I'm saying if we don't return it, like Myelin wants to do.
I mean, Myelin, end of the day, it's not our horse.
But, yeah, I mean, he's just horse. He's Noah's horse.
Well, that's not exactly how that works, Myelin.
What do you mean?
So do you know how, like, you buy milk and drink milk, right?
Yeah.
It belongs to you.
Yeah.
But it could just be milk, right? Why is it your milk?
I see.
It's because you bought it and you paid for it. And think about it. Pyomai, when we found him, he was all by himself. He wasn't in the best condition. But you've talked to him numerous times, right? And he likes where he's going.
Yeah. don't talk to me like that. Okay, fine. We go check the door, then we do Pyomai.
I mean, I don't know. If we get in trouble over there, it's going to take longer to get to our destination, no?
That's why I was thinking, what if we just drop the horse off and run and then go to the door?
Send it into the party room? They told us to meet in the party room, right?
Yeah, we walk it all the way into where they are.
Okay.
We see them, they see the horse, and then we run.
Yeah, okay. You know what? That's a good deal. I like it.
You know what? Hold on. Maybe me and Kaz'il go check out the door and you go return Pyomai.
I do like that idea.
Well, why do I got to do that?
Well, because as soon as you turn the corner, you can turn into somebody else.
I mean, that's true. I mean, Vivien doesn't have to be there, right? I don't got to turn into her. I know we said that, but like, I could just drop it off and leave.
Exactly. You don't have to give them anything they want besides the horse.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's good. Good idea. Good idea.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so this is what we do. I don't want to leave Boram alone either because things could go bad. So what we'll do is Myelin and I will wait outside. Boram, you will take Pyomai into the party room, drop the horse off, take off running, and then as soon as you turn the corner, turn into somebody else.
I mean, I can probably just poof out of there. It's fine if something go wily. I just he's thinking to himself and kind of over planning.
Going back to Vivien Buford. As you leave another florist, you just put a very expensive order in for some flowers to be delivered upon delivering more of these invitations, and your dress fitting is very, very close. It's about 40 minutes away. As you see that Buford is, I am quite tucking out. We have such a long list, but since we have some time, I think we should go over your speech for the group. Do you have anything planned? Let me see what you've written down so far.
Yeah, you know, does he really need a speech? This is the 7th one.
Oh, yeah, it's actually in your marriage contract.
Oh, of course, that's right. Yeah, how could I forget? You know, I've spitballed something. Just you see. And I'm gonna ruffle in my purse. I wouldn't have pockets. Hello, Guilford. You look great today, and I'm glad I'm a tiefling.
Here. And you see, he takes that paper from you and goes, to my beloved girl.
Ooh, yeah.
Guilford. Yeah, here you go. No,
Can we change that?
Just start it with like, how about that drive-in? I bet that's why they call it Sin City.
Yeah. Wish Kaz'il was here to write this. Holy shit. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm pink, and you are not too. Love, Vivien.
We need to workshop that a little bit. Yeah, no, do this. And you see that he begins to like write notes and makes it very romantic.
Wow, Buford, you're very good at this. How about I leave it to you?
No. It needs to come from the heart. It needs to come from the heart. Specifically, your heart. Your big, beautiful heart. Write that down.
Okay. And I'm going to write that down. Buford, have you ever been married before?
I've always been alluded, I love.
Alluded? Oh, that sucks.
I never had the opportunity to meet a woman of my own. I would imagine that she's waiting for me somewhere.
Oh.
If only I were to meet her under the moonlight, then I could truly be happy, and perhaps our paths will collide one day, and we could find ourselves walking down a wonderful path of life and love, maybe with some kids and fingers entwined and hearts in sync, underneath the cloudy sky, looking at the beautiful, beautiful shooting star. Let its light illuminate our love, only for the gods to be jealous of what we have.
Wow, that's really lovely. Do you ever get a day off of work?
Only on the days where you leave for 20 hours at a time.
Oh, so you could find a wife in that time.
Oh, well, I have to make sure the estate is ready for you for whenever you may return.
Oh my. Well, thank you for your service, but you know, if that is your dream, maybe you should go for that. That sounds nice.
Oh, life is long, and time with you always feels so short. Oh, write that down.
Yeah, okay, I'll write that down. Wow, Buford, that's really great. I love writing letters with you.
And are you, Miss Charmant?
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at the time. We have to go to the, and you see some time has passed, and you are now ready to go try on your dress at the finest thread.
Oh, I've never been so excited to be out of that. Okay, let's keep moving, Buford.
And you make your way to this appointment. So, are you breaking away, or are you going to go to the appointment? I'm trying to give you every opportunity to make these choices.
Nah, Vivien feels too guilty for Buford throwing his life away. Now that she's learned this, she's going to go through with this part. I trust the boys. They can deal with Pyomai.
Yeah, they're going to be fine.
Yep.
As you walk into the most gaudy of all tailors, I'm talking like 3 floors with overlooking balconies of dresses and snobby women trying on the most gaudy of dresses from different nobles of different households. You see that there is the main room dedicated for your appointment as 3 seamstresses come out and begin to immediately take measurements as a 4th person comes out to take some information from Buford as you are picked up, placed on a platform, and your personal space is just being violated as they are taking the most detailed of measurements.
Hello, everybody. Take me out to dinner first, please.
You see that there's a tape measure around your forehead, like getting all these weird spots of measurements, and we're going to go over Myelin, Boram, and Kaz'il.
Look, I'm telling you, it's a sound plan, okay?
It's not a sound plan. You gotta be at least inside the restaurant.
Why? We could wait for you outside. It's gonna be harder.
Yeah, outside the door, at the very least.
All right, fine. We'll wait for you outside the door. I look at Myelin and wink.
Good. Oh, okay. That makes me feel better.
Yep, totally. Sounds good.
Are the 3 of you ready to enter Roosty's Jr.?
Yeah, I mean, we figure we don't want to be like too early because we don't want to be there first. We kind of want to be there right on time, hoping that they're already inside.
As you cross the bridge to enter that side of the Portside District, you see that Sunny breaks off as his hideout is nearby. As she gives Boram a secret handshake, she goes, I'm going to go settle in. I'll meet up with you later, okay? We'll go check out that house.
Oh, yeah. Don't spend it all in one place, you know.
Yeah, you know how I do. And you see that Sunny breaks off as she goes back to her hideout as the 3 of you make your way to Roosty's Jr. As the 3 of you approach the door, you see that there are 3 of these Hillsgarth family members standing at the front
of Roosty's Jr. or the party room?
Roosty's, before you even enter.
Goodness.
Fuck, our plan might not work. I whispered.
This summer, Prime Video takes you back before Legally Blonde, before law school, and into the world of Elle Woods in high school. Set in 1995, this Gemini vegetarian knows exactly who she is until her family moves from Bel Air to Seattle. Packed with iconic fashion, 90s nostalgia, and a throwback soundtrack, Elle proves one thing. Law school was hard. High school was harder. From the world of Legally Blonde, watch Elle, a new original series only on Prime Video. Watch now.
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Before him.
Oh, you think so? I do not whisper.
All right, team model. All right, look. I turn around like, all right, worst comes to worst. All of us, we just face step out of the building and run.
Right. Orm's not looking at you. He's like looking past you at all these elves.
You see that there are 3 of these Hillsgarth members, and one of them looks familiar. As Thanner is standing in the center, and he goes, gentlemen, so glad you made it right on time.
All right, so there's yours. Have a good day. And Boram turns around.
No, not so fast. Let's make short.
Boram's met by like someone else that was hiding in an alleyway or something. Oh, good day.
You see this blonde-haired elf comes out. They're all very tall. They're all like 6'3". They are high elves. And they come out, and you see that one of them takes the horse and pats it down and checks the condition. Goes, oh, you did us a favor of giving him new shoes? Much appreciated. He looks well taken care of. Look at this sheen. Look at the sheen on his coat. Yeah. And you see that one of them is like very silent, this dark-haired elf, very clean-shaven, doesn't have any scars on his face. Thanner has a scar over his eye. The blonde elf kind of looks very rough around the chin area. All their clothes look very clean, but their faces look a little battle-worn. But one of them looks a little younger, a little fresher, and he comes around and he's like eyeing you up, Boram, and looks at Myelin and kind of keeps an eye on Myelin, more so than Kaz'il or you. But he stays quiet while Thanner continues to speak, and he goes, so, Howard would like to have a word with the 3 of you. I'm sure he's going to be very appreciative of the condition, and how you return him to us. That goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way around here. And we appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know. Took care of it free of charge. Room and board and everything.
I don't know. It was pretty expensive.
Yeah, which is why you might as well let us leave.
Yep. And I brushed him last night, too, and it was great. We had a fun time. We stayed up and talked the entire time.
Or our face palms.
Why are we yelling?
You see that the blonde-haired elf puts his hand on Pyomai's mane. Everybody make me a perception check.
7.
18.
16.
I'm sitting on him and I'm looking right at his hand.
Kaz'il, Myelin, you notice that as the blonde elf's hand pets his mane, you notice that they're all wearing different types of rings, but one of the rings has like this red gemstone in it. The red gemstone magically flickers. You notice that something is activated in some way or responding as he pets Pyomai. You don't know what came off. You don't see anything visibly change. You don't see anything happen in front of you. But you do notice this ring. And as he pets the horse, the ring almost activates as you see like a swirl within the gemstone.
Hey, what's that? Just shouts it out. Hey, that's pretty cool.
So the blonde elf looks at you and goes, yeah, the Hillsgarth family is very generous with their gifts.
The gifts? What do you mean? No, I mean, I'm talking about the ring. That thing's cool.
So am I.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. I got it for doing my job. Banner goes, don't worry. Juniper here is going to go ahead and take care of Pyomai.
Okay. What, you just want to get a drink with us or something and then we head out? What's going on?
Yeah, we got a couple of ales. Got some birds. We even got some milk for the little guy here.
All right. This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to pat Pyomai and I'm going to get all ready for some milk. All right. Pyomai likes chocolate milk. I don't know if you guys have got chocolate milk in there, but that's what that's what I've been giving him. He loves it.
Of course. Yorick, why don't you go ahead and show our guests inside, as Howard is very eager to meet our new friends here.
Mylin's going to lead the way.
I actually have like a doctor's appointment. I gotta go.
I'm sure he won't miss you. It's just a checkup. And you might be glad you have that appointment if you don't get inside.
All right, fine. I can spare a few minutes. I look at Boram.
Boram's already walking inside, just shaking his head.
You see that Juniper takes the horse to the side of the stable. 3 of you enter.
Wait, I thought Pyomai was coming in.
Pyomai can't enter a house.
Why? I've seen him in the house. He was in the house when we found him.
He was in the house, but he's not coming in this house because there's a stable. As Stanner begins to explain that to you.
I don't know the person that had him before. It was really bad. It was crazy. Then we had to find him.
All right, Myelin, maybe we just take a breather real quick. Calm down. Are there patrons in here?
There are, yes. It's not as packed as it was the night before when you enter because it's during the day, but there are patrons.
That makes Boram feel like a little better, like they aren't going to do something when there are patrons around, but he's still very nervous as he walks through the door into the party room.
As you walk into the party room, you are met several people as Juniper comes back into the room following you up. You see 5 slender high elves all in these beautiful noble suits. As you enter the room, Juniper comes in from behind and locks the door. From this side, the doors look very heavy as you see the door gets locked on the handle and then a bar slides and then there's a second chain on it. 3 different layers of locks. In the center of the room, sitting at the table, there's this very, very wide elf.
Hey, monsieur, to what do we owe the pleasure?
You see that each of the members take strategic positions in the room. You see that there's 2 at the door, 2 off to the side, as Stanner is standing next to who you assume to be Skinny Howard Hillsgarth. You see smoking a large cigar as Mr. Hillsgarth leans back in a similar style suit, but the gold on his suit is real gold as it shines, and you see this bright lapel. He has a lot of different rings on his fingers. You see he takes a puff as he brushes his large hand through his slick back hair, pointy ears, very clean shaven.
You must be Skinny Hillsgarth. And Boram goes to shake the hand of the guy behind him.
You see that one of them immediately cuts you off and shoves you forcefully back.
Hey, just trying to be nice.
Stay right there. No. Be nice to our guests. They returned Pyomai.
Ain't that right? Back off.
And from what I'm told, in very pristine condition.
Yeah, you see, the stable boy over here took real good care of him. And I point a thumb to Kaz'il.
Yeah, it was really, really expensive, and my fingers hurt, which is why I have to go to the doctor's.
Of course. You see as you're talking to this very large elf, he has a bit of a soft voice. It's like almost cartoony in the way he talks. Well, there's still some questions I have about the horse. Please take a seat. And you see that he pushes 3 cups. 2 of them are filled with mead, and the other is filled with milk. The milk one is placed right next to him on his right side.
Nice.
While the 2 alcohol beverages are placed across from the table. And you see that you are being guided to sit in your respective seats. You see that their suits are much looser here. You do see that each of them have some hand crossbows on their side. They all have swords and daggers in their lapels. You see that he sits back and he has a large box in front of him. You see that he finishes his cigar that he's smoking, opens the box and takes out another one, closes the box and begins to light it up.
Hey, you got one to share with me.
Depending on how this conversation goes, I might be so inclined to give you one.
As Boram stamps out a bit of his cigarette.
Kaz'il starts waving the smoke out of his face.
Before we get into the specific, I would like to know where you found our horse and why it took so long for you to return him. Surely you Denzians must have known who he belonged to, and I just find it very hard to believe, but although impressive to get him out of our eye shot. Looking for this horse for a very, very long time. Very, very long time.
You want to tell the story, Dan? You want me to?
I don't know. Yeah, you go for it.
You're right, Myelin should. Okay, so what happened was we were up in, we had a deal, a meteor crashed, and then we went to the town that was to the north. It was crazy. And then once we went there, all of a sudden, we found that the guy that we were looking for was in this abandoned house, and he ran away, and then we found him, and then we went inside, and then I got spooked, and we thought he was in the room.
As Mylin's telling this story, can Boram use the noise of Mylin's story to try and cast a spell? He just wants to cast Detect Poison and Disease.
What are the components to that spell?
I think it's all of them. Verbal, somatic, and material, right? Is the other one.
So you're going to make a sleight of hand check if you're trying to use his story to kind of do that. Like you're fiddling under the table, but you're going to try to make me a sleight of hand check here to see if anyone notices you doing that.
I would like to provide a help action by arguing with Myelin about... No, Myelin, that's not... Okay, that's not what happened. What happened was we found him, just like trying to contradict him and stuff.
With a sleight of hand, that's going to be a 15.
You detect poison in the room, and there's a few different sources of where it's from, but you notice that it's nothing has to do with your drinks.
But they're somewhere on the person's...
Yes.
Right?
And it's not any one specific one. There's like various things. You also sense it coming from the box that's in front of him, where he pulled a cigar out.
Oh, okay.
With the 15, you notice that somebody comes over behind you, puts his hand on your shoulder. It is Alder. He goes, Mr. DuMarais, I understand you have some caution here, but I recommend you taking the conversation and keep the little tricks to yourself. You don't want to spook anybody, right?
Hey, you just know I like my drink.
Of course. And they're on us.
Ain't that good then? And Boram takes a sip cautiously of his drink, even though he knows it's fine.
He pats you on the shoulder, but he's like a little rough with it. Like his thumb like kind of digs into the pressure point in your shoulder and like trying to be friendly and like winks at you. And takes a few steps back to where he was. So you found him in another town, you say? Grep of all people? That has been?
Yeah, it was crazy. So, as I was saying, I don't know what that was about. I'm sorry, I got off track. But yeah, so then Kaz'il opened the door, and then there was this big old horse in the standing in the room, and then we're like, oh my god, we gotta get him out of here. And then we went upstairs, and Grep he shot me with a crossbow, and that really hurt. But then I went downstairs, and there was like this food, and it was terrible.
He puts his hand on your head and begins to pet you. He goes, all right, I understand.
And then I talked to the horse, and he says his name was Paomai, and then he's super fast, and then he teleported out, and then we got out of there, and then we got him new shoes, and I gave him some milk.
He puts his hand on your head to pet you and tries to stop you from talking. And you see that when he pets you, it's like a little disruptive. He's petting you a little hard. He feels very strong, and he kind of keeps his hand there, and then he takes it away. And he goes, I understand that you've did me a favor, so I'm going to do you a favor. You see, I lost a lot of money since he's been away, and a lot of that cost I've eaten, but it needs to be paid back. Retributions are in order. I understand you may have not have initially stolen him, and your story is quite convincing, but you do have him, and you had him for some time, it seems like. So there's a debt that needs to be paid. Now, debt is a little substantial, but reduced due to the tender care of the horse that I much appreciate. 15,000 gold. Now, before you spit your drinks, I'm not a cruel man. I do weekly installments. 750 gold a week goes towards the principal with an additional 250 on top as a vig.
You gotta be right out of your damn mind. What are you talking about? And he puts his hands up and he like almost stands up, kicking the chair back.
People like take a step forward and you see he puts his hand up to call them off. He goes, I know. It's a tense situation. It's a lot of money.
Tense situation? It ain't my fault you didn't pay your tab over there.
Oh, I'm not talking about the tab. I'm talking about the losses. From the races, he could have been winning.
Yeah, which is your fault for not paying that and keeping your horse there. We tried to bring it back, couldn't go in there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, you probably just should have kept better track and care of your horse. You would have not got it stolen by some weirdo.
You see he kind of bites his bottom lip and like laughs a little bit. Of course. I mean, we all care about our pets, right? Especially ones that could potentially make a lot of money. And you see that as Myelin is like drinking his milk, I would assume. He puts his hand back on the back of Mylin's head. He's like petting him again. We all care about these things. So, once again, respectfully, the weekly price is 1,000 gold. 750 of that goes towards the principal, with a 250 goes as interest, not towards the principal. If you are late or if there's anything missing from the weekly payment, that missing payment gets added back to the principal, thus increasing the 15,000 gold.
Yeah, see, I don't have money, so that's going to be an issue.
Well, a noble knight as yourself has a good way of making money.
Sorry, I'm not a knight.
No? You're not a knight?
No.
With your nobility? And he sees you're wearing the armor that's subtle, right?
Mm-hmm.
With his free hand, while he's still petting Myelin, his free hand with the cigar points right at the little crest. He goes, that was a very nice touch, but now that I'm here, I can clearly see the house sigil. I'm not familiar, but seems esteemed. Perhaps someone of your status. Maybe the Charmant woman you so keen to travel with. I hear Protect would be able to foot this bill. 15,000 gold is mere pennies to a great Charmant.
Yeah. I also wonder what it would seem if we, I don't know, reported this blackmail and just played it out that way. And then you're out the 15,000. Because if you kill us, you get nothing. So just trying to, figure out all the options since we're, talking and having civil conversations.
I see your point, Great Kaz'il. Here's my counterpoint. He slams Myelin's head onto the table. Everybody roll me initiative as we're going to have a conversation, but initiative needs to happen. Myelin, you're going to make me a constitution saving throw here to see if you take damage, because this is an attack against you. It is a surprise attack, but I'm giving you a chance to not take as much damage here.
That's 20!
As he slams your head down, you are not unconscious with a nat 20. Your head slams on the table. Your nose begins to bleed, and he immediately shouts, he goes, you're going to give me the fucking money, or we're going to have a serious fucking problem here. Do you understand me? Or this rat dog is going to get it. And he pulls out a flintlock pistol and points it at Myelin. Everybody roll me initiative.
5 for Boram.
I rolled 16.
After getting my head smacked, I come to and immediately gulp as I roll a 5 for initiative.
Vivien, roll me initiative?
Wait, actually?
Yeah, actually.
Okay. 5.
Amazing.
What the hell am I involved?
On initiative 21, Skinny Howard Hillsgarth stands up, having Myelin grappled. Myelin, you take half of 5 points of damage for passing that Constitution saving throw. You are not knocked out, and you are not dazed with a nat 20. You feel like you can move, but you are grappled. You feel that he's very strong. Your sense of fear of like adults begins to rise rapidly, but you are not panicking because of that Constitution saving throw that you passed. So you still have your bearings about you, but you are in some pain because that was your head smashes this glass onto the table, and he currently has you by the scruff of your neck, and he has a pistol point at you. On initiative 21, he cocks it back. He goes, now listen here. The price is 15,000 gold and 1,000 gold per week, with 250 going towards the interest alone, with 750 going towards the principal. If any of those fucking cocks it back payments are late, there will be a bullet for each of you, and everybody you think that you're close with will get one, as they will bleed slowly. I will make you watch, and he will be the first one to get it. We all care about our pets, right? I am a pet owner who cares about mine, and I'm sure you care about yours. We move to initiative 16, Kaz'il. We are currently talking, but you may make an action here. So just to be clear, because there's now threats on the table, there are weapons out, I want to give everyone a fair opportunity to do certain actions, but it needs to happen in a precise order for reactions and bonus actions and such. So that's why we're in initiative. What are you doing or saying, Kaz'il?
I don't know. Is there a way I could just hold an action and wait to see what Boram does?
Absolutely.
Because I don't know.
Alec knows Boram's mad.
I want to make sure we're on the same page, before, like player-wise before. So what I'm going to do is I will hold an attack action and wait for Boram and see what Boram does.
If I attack, you attack kind of thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
We're going to move to initiative 10, which are each of the family members.
Yeah, how many people are in this room?
There's 6 people total, 5 of them are the family members, 1 of them is Skinny Howard Hillsgarth. You see that there's 1 by the door, there's 4 around the table, 1 behind Skinny Howard. He's like kind of at the head of the table as he uses a movement action to kind of get into place. You see 3 of them take out blades and 2 of them take out like hand crossbow bolts, and they're looking at you. Their free hand is like on their dagger, ready to be drawn. Each of you have a blade ready to attack you. There's a pistol to Myelin's head, and there are 2 crossbow bolts pointing towards the table. That's initiative 10. We're going to go to initiative 5 as Vivien is currently getting measured. This is now your 4th dress that you're in right now. This one is bright pink, poofy, has a nice green ribbon, very nice green accent that you're on. It's a little like longer on one side, short on the other side. Vivien, I will allow you to decorate this dress however you want. You may choose what you may wear here as they are at your beck and call. What type of dress are you feeling?
Oh, wow.
After
all of that, what the fuck? It's gonna be poofy. It's gonna be atrocious. I actually found one.
We need more poofs. You see this elegant man who's bald, very Stanley Tucci-like. We need more frills. We need more frills. We need more poofs. Come. And you see a bunch of seamstresses come out and they begin to add poofs in various parts of the dress to your liking. What else would you like?
We'll have ruffles everywhere. We're gonna make this the gaudiest thing you ever did see. And off the shoulders.
Of course, maybe we should get a nice animal. Maybe a moose. Maybe a fey ferret.
Oh.
They are quite large and robust, and they can accent the dress quite well.
Sure, you know what?
The nice bright orange color will bring out the green trills.
Not bright orange. My friend would get a little scared.
Of course, bring out the Kambuki musk. And you see that they bring out another fine dead animal of a different color. This one's more brown and beige. Is there anything you would like to add before you end your turn?
We'll just throw flowers on the bottom.
Of course, flowers at the bottom. As we continue on initiative 5 is Boram, as you now have a blade to your side, as you see that Skinny Howard Hillsgarth's hair is a little messy, and he, with the flintlock still in hand, and is pointed at Myelin. Myelin on deck. Boram, what are you doing?
I think it's about time to get out of here. Myelin, move! And I would kind of like to lean into this guy and like shove him with my shoulder, and assuming Myelin poofs out of this guy's hands, I'm going to cast a spell.
What spell are you casting?
I'll be casting Cautious Caustic Brew on the 4 that are in a line leading to the door.
Myelin is in that path.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's on my initiative, so can he just go first since I'm yelling at him?
Sure.
As I give mine the signal to get away from these guys.
Sure, you give him the signal. Since you guys are on the same turn, I'll allow it. That's fine. Myelin, how are you moving or trying to get out of this grapple situation?
Head just got slammed on the table. He's now got a gun in his face as his ears are ringing and he's kind of dazed. And as his vision comes through, his hands get sweaty. His stomach starts to hurt. And he's in full, almost rabid animal at this point, trying to get out of here. He's wiggling around as much as possible. And after realizing he's not able to do that, he's going to Misty Step. And from what it looks like, and correct me if I'm wrong, there's a window.
There is. When you cast Misty Step, Hillsgarth uses a reaction. Kaz'il, because you noticed it outside. Myelin, you would not notice it because you're currently being held down.
Yeah.
One of Howard's rings goes off. It begins to glow, similar in the way that the other guy's ring glowed when he pet Pyomai. The ring goes off. A 5th level counterspell counters your Misty Step. Constitution saving throw of a DC 17.
I got a nat 20 last time. Maybe I can get a nat 20 this time.
Yeah.
I did not.
You try to teleport. You see that you fade and almost glitch out of reality. The ring ignites. You are stuck in place. you are very confused because I don't think you've ever had Misty Step counterspell before, and you're wondering why you cannot teleport away. This is a bit worrying to you. What are you doing with the rest of your turn?
Misty Step gets counterspelled. As that's happening, Myelin is scratching and clawing anything he can to get away from whoever is holding him at this point, and he doesn't care what's in his face. He's smacking the thing around. I do have an action, I guess, that I can still do. And
so you do have an action. You are currently grappled. You can attempt to get ungrappled. You would make a strength or dexterity check here versus my strength check.
Yeah, I think I just fight the grapple. It's 19? Violently flailing, mind you. He's got his full talons on his feet out, just kicking away.
He rolled a 22. You're moving around. You're scrapping. You're able to move his hand, but he is just overpowering you.
Yeah. So as he's got his head still stuck to the table, you just hear him just vicious kind of grunts and moans and hideous noises coming out of Myelin at this point as he's flailing around. And I guess that's the end of his turn.
Boram, trying to execute a plan. You're in the middle of standing up. You're getting ready to cast a spell. He is held in place. What are you doing?
Boram shifts over to cast this Caustic Brew, and he sees Myelin disappear for a moment. He's like, that's right. And he casts it. Just as Myelin reappears, he's like, oh no. And he casts Caustic Brew in a line 30 feet that hits these four, and it will hit Myelin.
So what do I need to make?
So they'll have to make DC 14 dexterity saving throws, including Myelin.
Skinny Howard Hillsgarth got a nat 20, 16 for the first family member, and 1 for the second family member. The third one by the door, the young one, the clean-shaven one who has no scars, fails. As you see, acid hits his face, goes as a crossbow bolt flies into the ceiling.
Oh my god! It was on a 6 and then just fell on a 14. Oh my goodness. Well, I ended up getting a 17. As I'm flailing, the mist somehow matrix past me and hits everyone else. Let me go! Let me go! Yo!
There's that thing where each of them tilt their head away and the last guy gets blasted with acid.
So what?
I have no bonus action I can do at this time. Boram's just going to stand his ground for now as he's pissed off that they shoved Myelin and he's not dealing with this anymore.
You shoot Tasha's Caustic Brew. Only Juniper in the back gets hit. You see it lands right on his face, his clean shaven face, now being burned by the acid. You're going to go back to initiative 21.
I would like to say something.
Oh, my bad.
Kaz'il stands up. Yeah, Kaz'il sees Boram cast that spell, and he immediately just turns to the left and just stabs the guy, the blonde guy, next to him with his sword.
Did hold an action. Go ahead and roll to hit.
That is an 11 to hit.
That misses. And matter of fact, when you go to stab him, you see that as he's holding his blade, you see he parries it, and your sword slams into the floor. You're still holding your sword, but he directs the attack into the floor as the wood splinters from your sword, and he looks at you and he gives you a wink, a cheeky smile.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
On initiative 21, you see that he shoots his pistol into the air and it leaves a loud hole. The sound of the gun is very loud and almost stops the three of you for a second, and then cocks it back and then points it down at Myelin. He's going to hold an attack action here, and he goes, the next move you make is very important. Stow the blades, sit down, or I'm putting one in his head. And you see that the gun presses up against Myelin's head. Myelin, you feel the cold steel. Also, because it's his turn, he now gets his reaction back. As we move to initiative 16, as Skinny Howard Hillsgarth is holding his second attack action. Kaz'il, what are you doing?
So I'm going to hold another attack action.
Okay. As we move to initiative 10, the one you try to attack is going to try to attack you.
That guy in the back takes 5 acid damage.
He does. Yeah, he's going to take he's going to take 5 acid damage. As you hear him scream, he's trying to brush the acid away. A 22 to hit, Kaz'il.
That hits.
You see that when he hits you, he is not using the blade, but rather uses the hilt of the sword and tries to get you in the back of the head. He's aiming for behind you. You're going to take 18 points of bludgeoning damage as you are hit in the back. Boom. The next one is going to come up, and he is going to try to disarm you. Make me a dexterity or strength saving throw of a DC 12.
Is it 22?
22. Your weapon is not disarmed and you're able to hold it. The one next to you, Boram, is going to punch you. He's going to roll a hit. Ooh, with a 6. He misses. And then he's going to try, because he makes 2 attacks, he's going to make a dagger attack with his free hand. This is with an 8. You're a bit too scrappy for him as he tries to come at you. The fourth one is going to shoot a crossbow bolt at Boram because he's just getting too lucky. So I gotta even it out.
Next attack, my ass.
Oh my god, nat 1. As a crossbow bolt flies past you, lands in the window, goes out the window. You hear a cat scream. Juniper is going to use his action to get the acid off his face as he takes 5 points of damage. He is going to end his turn as we move to initiative 5. Myelin or Boram, I'll let you guys choose.
Boram should go.
I should go?
Yeah.
So once again, gun to the head. 2 on Kaz'il, 1 on you, 1 next to Myelin who shot a crossbow at you, and Juniper who just wiped the acid that you shot at his face off. Now leaving a little bit of a scar on that clean face.
Boram's gonna just use his action to shoot a poison spray at that guy in the back since he already got hit. Because they're attacking him. The guy's like, everybody hold, and then they kept attacking. So he's like, go fuck yourselves.
Well, they were using technically non-lethal damage, is why he's trying to hit him with like the back of the blade and stuff. They are trying to stop you.
I got an 18 to hit the guy in the back.
That hits?
Yeah, as he takes 8 points of poison damage.
He wipes his face off, and you see that a crossbow bolt goes right into your shoulder.
Myelin, you better get out of there.
You attacked on your turn, right, Kaz'il?
No, I was holding it.
So you can attack now, and then Howard's turn is going to go off.
Yeah, I'll use it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the butt of my sword and hit the guy in his stomach that hit me in the back of the head. Oh my god, dude, a 13.
That misses.
Jesus, dude, I'm rolling so bad.
Use your potion, Kaz'il.
As you scream that, Boram, Howard's flintlock goes off. The one that was aiming at Myelin. Boom! And that is where we're going to end this week's session.
You son of a bitch. I knew that was happening. I literally have what I was going to do highlighted, like ready to go.
Yeah. I have an idea of what you're going to do.
As the two of you continue to attack, his held action goes off because the fight continued. The flintlock pistol goes off, and we will find out what happens to Myelin in our next session.
33 hours left.
33 hours left. Vivien, as we're doing the end cap, how's that dress going?
It's great. It's ugly. I hate it. Rather be with everybody else. Worst day ever.
We'll find out how that dress looks in the start of the next session. I want full art. I want sketches. I want details. That's your homework for next week.
Fuck.
Yeah, because you're also going to have to wear it to Mylin's funeral.
Yeah, Myelin. Jared, if you would like to start maybe rolling another character, you might want to start preparing for that session.
I can't believe you guys just kept fighting.
I'm going to be honest. I try to lay it on as thick as possible here.
Jared's got stuff.
But I really thought that you guys would, I was like, oh, Boram, go first. He's going to talk some sense into this situation or something. And then he was just...
Boram's firing. He's back against the wall freaking out. And he's upset that he, put hands on Myelin. So he's like, fuck this guy.
Oh, yeah.
We need Vivien to be our level-headed.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then I got hit with Buford's fucking sob story.
I know.
You're going to be like, oh my gosh, my 1-layered cake is going to be maybe late to my thing. And Myelin doesn't have a head anymore. That's a cake topper for you. Woo!
Oh, it's true. There's still time.
Mm-hmm. There's still time to get the belt.
No thanks.
Oh, it's amazing.
Just save him. I'll find some way to teleport, I guess.
But I want to talk more about this, but we'll do it in the after show. But
Sure will.
What an episode.
Does anybody have any recommendations? Any wildlife associations that we want to donate to?
Yeah. Lincoln, the Lincoln Zoo has a red panda exhibit. We actually donated to the exhibit.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got any Ricks? I got a
Okay.
I don't know if you saw me check my watch for the adequate amount of time. Look, listen, I'm about to hit you with some trashy TV. I am the worst of the worst when it comes to television consumption. If anybody wants to gush about Love Island in the Discord, right. I will wholeheartedly make a channel for. I love tragedy. It's my guilty pleasure. I am day by day. All right, we're recording right now, and I'm missing tonight's episode, but I will catch up tomorrow. All right. But I am so invested. I love trashy TV. I vote. I do all that stuff. It's great. If anyone wants to gush over it, let's gush. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Let's do it. I love that show. It's horrible TV. Don't show it to your kids, but I love it. So if you like trashy TV, come holla at your boy.
I can hear Tony's feet kicking.
Oh, I lay on my tummy, feet in the air as I watch it. I am full on. You guys see me the other night. I had a little dinner tray table up. I had my spaghetti and vodka sauce. I also made like a custom snack wrap. I had my beer. I had my footsies and my new massager that Kay got me for Father's Day. I was living life.
All right. You know what I love, though? Spinning that wheel. Here we go. Spinning that wheel. Cypress Daywind.
That's a reoccurring person. Mm-hmm. By the way, there's like 30 people on that list I can count, right?
And joined with me today are the 4 jobs in my Final Fantasy 14 raid party.
I'm going to do Final Fantasy Tactics, but I think they cross over as well.
I have no idea.
It's jobs, bro.
They work the same.
Jobs.
Pretty sure.
Everybody give me your best Hillsgarth goodbye.
I'm gonna blow your brains out.
Hey, I'll see you later.
I just got shot.
I'm
there
super skinny.
Here at DND404, we want to give a big shout out and thank you to everyone over on Patreon. First off is the Shadow Smugglers, Annie, Master of Weapons, Alistar Jacobs, The Dread, and Orgrim. We'll be seeing you guys shortly for our monthly get-together where we play our one-shots. So thank you guys for participating and supporting us with this tier. Next up, we got the Bloodshard Bandits. Artemis, Lord Dirma, Sly, Nakmak, Brandy Woodburner, Gloric Nightbreaker, Apony Lightbringer, The Purple Hermits, Jason Hall, Lane Nutting. Thank you all, Bloodshard Bandits, for supporting us and helping us out. We have a very special loot box coming up in the next quarter. Be on the lookout. Next, we have our Sijic Kalo alumni, Mongo, Sir Geo, Aris and Sendis, Charlie Vexshade, Isaiah Crane, Tweed McCorduroy. On this tier, we have milestone rewards. You can earn free gifts by just participating and being part of the Sijic College alumni and earn yourself a free mug. We have new mugs coming out very shortly. And finally, we have our Humbreus heroes. Man with Glass, Kezus, Johnny Tar, John Carroll, Hart the Iron Hammer, Drown Cypress Daywind, Bjorn Battleborn, Scotty Williams, Morkth the Unbroken, Gad, Plick, Bree Carlson, Kim Miles, Balasar Turneth, Brahm Ironspud, Shuman Kuntori, and those who made it all the way to the end, just remember that if you join this tier, you get a shout out on every episode. So don't forget, all tiers have a chance also at the Wheel of Intros. So if you'd like to get more involved, be sure to go over to patreon.com/DND404. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.